Hello, 98 here, and today I'm going to teach you how to add controller support into your libgdx game. So first of all, we're going to have our controller, oops, and how we're going to do this is we're just going to search for the first controller that our game can find. So we're just going to do a for loop for all the controllers that are connected to the computer, and we're just going to get the first one. Obviously, if you're making a multiplayer game or whatnot, then you can get two controllers going, or if you want a specific one, what am I doing? Controller. This dot controller equals the first controller you find. If you want to limit it for certain controllers, so let's say I only want an Xbox 360 controller, so I get the name if get name dot contains 360, and I'll limit it to only Xbox 360 controllers being set as the controller. Speaking of 360 controllers, you need to get the button mapping for each controller. Now what you can do is you can either have the players set their own button maps, or you can find online the button maps for specific controllers. So I've got the Xbox ones from the internet, the Xbox 360 ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new class, 360 map. No, I can't have numbers in it, can I? Xbox map. In here, I've just gotten the values from the internet, which I will post in the description, or you can feel free to just pause and, type it in. Yep. The first way you can have your controller support work is just simply through polling the control state. So if controller dot get button, so let's go Xbox map A. Button A is pressed, then text equals A was pressed. I should actually go find, there's my 360 controller. Okay, so I've now plugged in my 360 controller. It's lit up, so we should be ready to go. What? Okay, so having hello world there actually causes it to crash, so we'll just do that. Hit A, and A was pressed. I can't really prove it to you, but A was pressed. Now the second way to do this, instead of polling, is to use a listener. So how we can do this is create controller listener, and this should work for basically any controller, I hope so. And there's two ways of doing this. First way is you can set the listener to just this one controller, or if it doesn't matter to you, you can just simply do controllers.add listener. And I'll just add a listener to all the controllers that are there. And there we have it. That's it for today's tutorial on controllers. Have a fantastically brilliant